Alright, here we are on the Kyoto Imperial Palace English guided tour.
We made it.
We made it with seconds to spare. Literally. We had a couple snafus with changing buses, and it took us a lot longer to get here than expected. It took us an hour and 15 minutes or something like that to get here.
Yeah.
And we walked up exactly, we ran up exactly 10 o'clock and just barely made it.
Pull my phone out. We got here just at 10.
I pulled it as we were running up at like 9:59.
And then you're like, we gotta run.
Like, we gotta go. I know we hate running, but we don't have much of a choice. Alright. Take your pictures. I'm gonna catch up with the group so I can hear.
I can't.
It's like, see how up there. Gishumon Gate. Is it, are you fogging up the camera, or is it actually like the lens fogging up?
I'm not sure yet. We're fogging up the deep.
Makes sense, you're all sweating hot. I know, I'm sorry. But we made it. Oh, it actually has the tour, like where we go. I can try with my phone.
I'm so fogging my camera up. It's kind of icky.
You want the, yeah, I can get the whole gate. I got the whole gate in frame. Sweating. Yeah.
For $1.
Yeah, thought my GoPro can hear all the wind. Oh.
I am working this dog.
Hey, you got your money's worth out of it.
If it broke now, that would be good. I don't have to get money.
You left it at the room? What did you do that for? What did you do that for?
I don't know. I just took out all the grocery bags that were souvenirs.
Oh. Let's see, Shodai Bunoma. This building was used as a waiting room for official visits to the palace by dignitaries. They were ushered into 3 different anterooms according to their ranks.
According to their ranks, that higher rooms for the highest rank, and for the middle class and lower class. And one difference of these take a look at the tatami mats. the floor is all covered with tatami mats. In these two rooms, tatami mat's border is white. But in the cherry room, it's red. And it also tells you their social status. Can you find a reason why the red tatami mat border for the lower class afterwards? Each picture was painted in Japanese ink, only black, but beautiful. The frames were painted by very famous painter, Kano Eigaku from Kano School, about 106 years ago. In this palace, we have about 1,800 paintings, and many of them are in glass, but most of them not open to the public. To preserve those original paintings, we usually close the sliding screens, except on open days. Here's the only place you can observe it closely. Please take a good look.
So did you hear what she was saying about the tatami mats on different floors?
Yeah, she's saying the colors represent status.
The red color represents the lower class, whereas the mid and the upper class both got white.
I'm not sure how mine are going to be.
Yeah, it's all good. The tiger's gorgeous. That painting in the back.
I'm like fogging up so much on my camera. I can't tell if it's coming out or not. It's really bad.
Can you use the LCD as a viewfinder, or do you have to look through the viewfinder?
It's better for me to look through the viewfinder because if I use the other one, it takes longer. I don't know. Like it takes longer for it to click. And then I'll more likely do camera shake.
Okay. The only reason I ask is, you're only fogging up because you're getting so close to it. If you can keep your face away from it, it won't fog up. At least until you cool down. There's more of your orange.
My favorite. Orange palaces.
Here is the just constructed the Tetra Hypothetical from here in 1915 on the new Tetra and the range. In fact, Type was the godfather of the
The structure was built as a new carriage entrance on the occasion of the enthronement ceremony of Emperor Taisho in 1915.
So the only one building that has glass windows, only one outside building. 7 years ago, a party was held here to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the law. Their mothers enjoyed talking with others here, but after that, no ceremony at all. All the ceremonies will be held in the prototype next year. Will you please look at the crest under the roof? This is the Paris Bomber crest, very famous crest in Japan. It's a flower of this Nasima was 50 carats. In those days, the Greek Nasima was believed as a medicine for a voyage. In Japan, very traditional costumes. Kimono, carrying our own crest. But this crest is only very high. This something 16 petals. Number 8 is the lucky number in Japan. So 16 means double luck. Several countries to tell about that. There's a corridor. Please, look at those columns. Those columns are painted. Basically, there's no paint on the palette building. Just plain, no paint at all. But those columns are painted in vermilion, bright orange color. I think it was the similar color in Shinto shrines or temples. They have believed this color has the power to prevent evil spirits, evils. It was rather new, repainted 7 years ago in a very traditional way. And its roof is all covered with ceramic tiles. Ceramics, it looks like metal. This way, please.
You going? Okay. I have seen that everywhere, I just didn't know what it was. The 16 flower crest? The 16 petal flower?
Only royalty.
They're double the lucky number.
No.
They double the lucky number.
Yeah. One is for the female, one is for the male. And then they make 16.
Is that what she said, or are you just making that up?
I'm making that up.
Okay.
It sounds legit though, right?
Yeah, sure, why not?
They're all about perfect harmony and whatnot.
Yeah.
Sabe que estamos casi sin batería. Estamos casi sin batería.
Which one? Oh, there's a guard back there.
Making sure, like,
stay with the group. Did you hear the meaning for the orange color?
No, I didn't have to.
They believe that color was able to ward off evil spirits.
Pero lo que pasa es que esta cama se le mueve enfocar y todo. Eso parece que es la parte integral del calor. No, papá, no se puede. Ya no van tan lejos.
This is also built. So in this building, 3 emperors were enthroned. Emperor Meiji, Emperor Taisho, also Emperor Showa, maybe known as Emperor Yoshito. 3 emperors were enthroned here. And here we can see the bottom part of the throne inside the building. It's pretty big. Now we can see only the bottom part, but you have a picture of the swan in your brochure. Yeah. Now we can see this bottom part. It's 7 meters high, 8 tons weight. On the top, there's a phoenix, the symbol of Genpa. On his left is another throne for the empress, a little bit smaller than his. The current Emperor Akihito acceded to the throne in 1989, and his enthronement ceremony took place in the next year. In the Tokyo Palace, not here. For security, so these two thrones were dismantled into pieces and brought to Tokyo Palace by huge helicopter. This building was built into very old style, dating back 1,000 years ago. Shinden-zukuri style. Pretty big, but one-story building. No ceiling, no tatami mats, and those black and white lattice shutters. Those shutters open like this, swing up inside, suspended from a ceiling by the hooks. It's heavy, 120 kilograms each. 5 men used to open the shutters. Behind you. Here is the main gate. Daimon gate. For a long time, this gate has been only for Genpa. But nowadays, the sovereigns from abroad, such as king, queen, and president, can go through this gate. In 1992, U.S. President George Bush Sr. visited here. On that day, this gate was opened, and his car could enter through this gate. Did you know that this main gate, as a ceremonial building, are all facing the south? According to your tradition, Emperor is facing the south. This inner gate is named Jomeho, the gate which receives the brightness. And the south is lucky direction, but we also have an unlucky direction. You know which directions believed are the most unlucky in Japan? Okay. North, close. But she said, northeast. Okay, I will show you. Will you take a look at this map and please look at this corner? Look at this corner.
So, northeast. Northeast.
Do you see that? It is believed all the disasters and evil spirits coming from this direction, from the northeast. So they cut the corner like this and put the lion baby here. A monkey structure protects this corner. It's a messenger from the Shinto god. And in the
That's
direction,
kind of
there's a
interesting.
mountain. On the top, a temple was constructed for the protection of it in terms of evils. The northeast, please take care. Okay, do you have any questions of that?
How pretty that is. Cherry blossoms and all that. If only we could get here during cherry blossom season. We missed it by like 2 or 3 weeks.
My pictures would not have turned out. My pictures wouldn't have done it justice.
No, of course. No picture can. Did you get your pictures of the throne?
It's really hard. There's so many people.
Oh, just make your way to the front. Shishinden. The Shishinden is the most important ceremonial building within the palace grounds. The enthronement ceremonies of Emperor Taisho and Emperor Showa took place here. There's a cherry tree on the right and a takibana orange tree on the left. The garden of white gravel played an important role in the ceremony. There you are. I was looking for you. Tired?
I'm hungry too.
Yeah.
Doing it.
We have 2 hours set for Nijo or Niho, however you pronounce that. Nijojo? Or Nijajo? Anyway, we have 2 hours set for that. I really don't think it'll take 2 hours to go explore the whole thing, so that means we have some slop and time to go find food. Yeah, the muffin did just enough to tide me over till probably the end of this, that was its purpose.
They're like, hey, incentive, keep going, Bobby. Basically saying, hey, incentive, keep going, Bobby.
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, it's so squishy.
Why can't all of the colors into campers?
He's squishy. You want to get a selfie with the throne? How close can we actually get? Is there a thing? Okay, just like right here. I'm all zoomed in. In panoramic?
No.
La pagas rapidísimo.
Hey, turn on. Smile. Alright, selfie?
They look good.
Of course, you always do. Come on.
Baby girl.
This way. Come on, right there. Good?
I look so tired. Because I am.
You're a week and a half into a 2-week trip. You're a week and a half into a 2-week trip. Especially by the time we hit Kyoto. Okay. My turn for a panoramic. Hold this.
Yeah, yours will probably come out better. Well, now that all the people are done.
I know, that's why I'm doing it now. Go for, oh crap, missed one. Get it? Alright. I'm coming. Trying to catch it. Oh, it's not up there. Alright.
Here is a model of the fabric module.
Alright.
Here, the best spot, the box is here.
Oh wow, this is huge.
Here are these spots from the living trees like this. Like this. So the trees can regrow these spots. It takes about 10 years. Every dozen type trees. But they layer these spots like this. Inside out. Inside is very smooth. And they layer these spots one by one from the bottom to the top. This part is just a decoration. The loop is not so big, about this size, and from 50 to 70 layers. To put together these layers, they don't use iron nails instead. And here you are. Can you see this? Bamboo nails, all handmade. Inside they use about 2,000 pegs to put together these layers. And these bark contain a lot of oil resistant to rain, very suitable to the Japanese climate. No treatment here. We need to replace these back roofs every 30 years. To replace all the roofs here, we need about 25 years. So when we finish all the roofs, we start all over again. From your days, cypress wood has been well known as the best material for the berries, but too much demand they are decreasing. Now this is very expensive and home roof on for shrines, temples, and palace buildings. In your days, not everyone allowed to have these back roofs. It only belonged to the court nobles. Even Shogun, he needed a permission. But the most characteristic point, it can be shaped easily and beautifully. Behind you, there's another big gate. Kenshumon gate. Such an elegant shape and soft atmosphere really fit to the abstract taste. Now that gate is a refugee entrance in the Crown Prince. A beautiful gate.
So where are we? Kenshumon Gate. Not even close. We've just gone. So we've just gone down. We're right here right now. We just have to go up, in, up and around, and then out and down. So there's two colors on here. Japanese cypress. Wow. No, that's made of cypress bark. The bamboo is the nails that hold it in place. Do you want me to get a picture too? Do you want me to get a picture too? Well, you said yours weren't like coming out.
I don't know how well they are.
Alright. So there's like two colors of arrows on here. You notice that there's red and blue? Some places only red goes. I'm wondering if it's male and female. And the other reason I think that is because it made me specify when I signed up how many male, how many female.
You're gonna leave me.
Potentially.
Oh.
Potentially. That's just my guess. I have nothing that makes me think that, but... Shinkoden. The Shinkoden was built to place the sacred mirror on the occasion of the enthronement ceremony of Emperor Taisho in 1915. It also wouldn't I also wouldn't put it past the ancient Japanese to have something that was male or female only. Or at the same time, it means nothing because I think we're walking in here right now. Could have been they only had room for one arrow. But here, it shows the arrows going different directions.
Look how pretty that is.
Yeah. Get a picture of it?
Is it second row?
gets spinning out. Oh well. Some things are just meant to be more pretty.
I got a picture of it, no worries.
Wait, this
That's a low ceiling. Poor Rob. He just smacked his head into that. Eating something. Yeah.
Every other morning, efforts to be there and prayers to the Nijo God, worship the Nijo God, for the good harvest is the security of the Nijo. He was like a Shinto priest. Shinto is a Christian religion of the Japanese. In daytime, sitting on the beautiful tiny mat, and he worked on the second stairs and received the ministers. And when he got tired, he relaxed inside a canopy. And in your brochure, you have a picture inside a canopy. And there's a chair to relax. On your left is a big screen with a glass window. And there's a lot of tiny characters inside. And it's a schedule board. All of the annual events of the course are described on both sides. There are overall 400 events in a year. January the 1st, New Year's Day, was the most important day, just one day. And there are 14 events to attend. By the lunar calendar at that time, it must have been very busy. And as you can see, it's very open widely. It's very structured. It's good in the summer. But how do they keep warm? There's no fireplace. There's a bamboo blaze. Now it rolled down. They attach the linings behind those bamboo blinds to avoid the cold winds. And also they prepare the charcoal braziers, ceramic containers, glowing charcoal inside to warm the hand process. They have many kimonos. They have many kimonos, all made of silk. We call this style as Juni Hitoe, literally meaning the 12 layers. Ladies have beautiful colors, the motifs. And that's why the textile industry had developed in Kyoto. There's still many kimono shops in Kyoto. And this style, the Western will use some new edges. Now the Tokyo policy is much more modern style. And I'd like you to remember one thing about the good point of these wooden structures. Despite of numerous time of fire when we built wooden structures, that because this climate, especially Kyoto, is a basin surrounded by the mountains. The summer is steaming hot. Now it seems like a rainy season starts. In the midsummer it's steaming hot, but that is breathing. It controls the moisture level. On a rainy day, it's absorbing the moisture. And please look at the floor level. It's elevated for the there's nothing underneath the floor. And these wooden structures are really good to the Japanese climate. Those orange hooks are for the lanterns. And this is the emperor's living 1,000 years ago. By the way, what do you think about the weight of these layers? Now it weighs about 10 kilograms. 10 kilograms. But in the past, in those days, I've heard
10 kilograms.
lighter.
About 22 pounds.
Today because the silk was
22, yeah. It's 2.2.
It's really hot.
The silk
It's like wearing a parka.
must have been. Yeah. That's it. Thank you very much.
That is top of heavy. Bamboo. There's two types of bamboo in here. There's Kuratake and Kawatake. This is the Kuratake. And that one over there is the Kawatake. Huh? Yeah. Syria Den.
应该都看了，这个东西就烧了一
The original Syria Den was built as the emperor's residence at the end of the 8th century and was used until the 11th century. The Syria Den was rebuilt in this location in 1790, on a smaller scale than the original building, but preserving the original structure remarkably well. So interesting how they use moss instead of grass.
You want to selfie?
Yeah, I can get a selfie here. Alright, I need to change it. I'm like, where are we? Because I'm smart, I swear. Yeah, let's go just a little bit. There we go, right there. Go ahead. Cool?
Cool.
Do you like it?
We'll figure it out.
Fine, I'll
End of the trip. There has to be at least one photo of me I like. Right?
Oh, something to read. Kogosho. Kogosho, a place where the emperor received bouquet, bannerman under the direct control of Tokugawa shogun, and was also for some rituals. The distinctive building is a blend of architectural elements of Shinden-zukuri style and Shoin-zukuri style. On the 9th of December 1867, when the restoration of imperial rule, Oseifuko, was declared, this is where the Kogosho Conference was held on the night of the day. It was burned down in 1954 and rebuilt in 1958. What does it mean the night of the day? Does that mean like the night of the 9th of December? It's just an odd way of stating that.
Me dijo de eliminarla y bueno, la imagen de la carpeta y borré esta aquí. Ah, sí, una carpeta.
Okay, let's do.
Are you doing the panorama?
Yeah. One more and I'm done. Right there.
It's possible only girls can go that way.
Well, but it shows this here too, so. But this one shows, yeah, one goes that way, one goes that way.
Maybe it's the type of, because we have a tour,
Oh,
a guided
duh.
tour.
Here we go. I hadn't seen that. Standard turquoise, shortened turquoise. So the shortened one doesn't go inside there, and the shortened one doesn't go over here, but we are, because we're the standard tour. Hmm.
记得吧？然后开完会以后，
Ogakumonjo. This study hall was for reading, rites, a monthly poetry recital, and also a place the emperor received nobles. It is a Shoin-zukuri style building with Uramoya Hiwadabuki roof.
当然没什么可说的，你发现它跟二之丸是一样的，中间搞个岛，象征的是蓬莱仙岛，对吧？
I feel like bug.
You feel like a bug?
No, sorry. I had a bug on me. I'm not listening to anything she says.
I catch a few words here and there, but we're usually so far behind I can't hear it. But pictures.
Her accent is also like a little off. Like I know she's speaking English, but sometimes it takes me a while to concentrate
Yeah.
on what she's saying.
Same here. Alright, we're gonna go back in there, so we'll get that picture then. I can't believe how many times I looked at this I didn't see that.
Good job, boo.
I'm a genius. I was looking for it too. it is. Atsuno Tomb. The Atsuno Tomb was used as the emperor's residence until the capital was transferred to Tokyo in 1869. It is the largest structure in the palace grounds with 15 rooms.
I love the gardens here.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Typical Japanese style garden. Typical Japanese style garden. Pine trees, water flowers, and various types of garden lanterns. Garden lanterns. They are very, very important element for the Japanese style garden. The garden lanterns. What do you see? What do you see the cypress tree? What do you see the cypress tree among the tall pine trees? It's a Japanese cypress tree. The trunk is very straight one. Its trunk is very straight one. It's a Japanese cypress tree. We peel the bark from the living trees. Not from this one, but we peel the bark from the living trees. Now we are here. Otsune Goten. We've just walked around the southern part of the palace, and from here to the northern part was a residential area. Just building as Otsune Goten, the residence before. Emperor Meiji resided here alone until he moved to Tokyo in 1868. At that time, Emperor Meiji was merely 16 years old. Very young emperor, but customarily Imperial family not live together, live separately. And now it changed. But at that time, this building was only for Emperor, and private garden only for Emperor. So the residences of the empress, princes, and princesses were in the northern part, and all the buildings used to be connected with corridors like this. Please take a look. Here the corridor. All the buildings used to be connected with corridors like this. Please take a look. All the buildings are connected with corridors like this. If you remember the red tatami mat border in that cherry tree room, that cherry tree room was for the lower class. Here the corridor, and the female servants all the time waiting here. That corridor and the waiting area for the servants. Inside the rooms, tatami mat border is white. Make sense? They put the higher valley on the white color than the red. But the red color is not bad. The combination of the red and white is very lucky in Japan, like the national flag. The red disc and white beard. The combination of the red and white is very lucky. This building has 15 rooms inside. All the rooms are decorated with beautiful paintings on the sliding doors. Twice a year we have open days, 5 days each in the spring and the fall. We open those paper sliding screens. You'll be able to enjoy beautiful paintings inside. But you can enjoy some of them. Over there is a painting of the Kemari Hubbo. In the back there's another beautiful one, the garden party sitting along the stream. Please take a look at those paintings.
So it should be almost over. It's 10:57. It's a 1 hour tour. So I think we got started a few minutes late, so we probably have 5-6 minutes left. Yeah. Okay, possible to get it clear. I was looking for you. I finally spotted you. I started to walk around this thing, and right when I did, 2 giant drops came out the ceiling and went boom, boom. Like, ah, it was cold too, which it kind of felt good in that respect. But here's the garden party.
There's so many open areas. There have been many buildings around there, but after the pipes moved to Tokyo, some of the buildings are removed, given to the temples and shrines. These little structures can be similar. Furthermore, during World War II, air bombings to the big cities of Italy for fear of fire of aircraft.
Garden parties in here. I did, but you should try to.
I'm having a hard time getting.
Here, I'm painting the remote buildings. Now we're here.
Is there one here too?
Painting the remote buildings. Now we're here. As you can see, all the buildings are connected with corridors to save the very important buildings. Not so important ones removed, never rebuilt. On the way to do that, there have been a big kitchen building, a living quarter for the servants. Now there's no buildings anymore. Only left are very important buildings, but there's nothing inside. Imperial Foundry Station, another place near here. But such a historical place, all the time we try to restore everything in a very traditional way. For instance, please take a look at those paper sliding doors, paper sliding screens. It's just a paper door. And please look at the size. Look at the size of each paper. Not big ones. Of course, now we can prepare any size of paper, big enough for one door. But still, we use those small pieces to put together, as they used to be. And everything should be done in a very traditional way. We have to keep the tradition. Thank you very much. Let's move into the final place.
Is it weird to think that like the emperor in like 1800, whatever, Emperor Meiji lived here? Pretty cool. For an English tour, I hear a lot of non-English languages being spoken. Notice that? I don't think I've heard any English besides us.
Was there other languages there?
Japanese. Most of them are Japanese. I actually had to special reserve this one. This seems about, this is how many people it held. Maybe not 100% full, but pretty close. Mush.
I didn't say that.
That's what I'm asking. Am I scratchy yet? It's only been a few days.
It's only been a few days for us. I'm talking about my armpits. They don't get all dirty there. I keep forgetting to put my razor in the shower.
I brushed up against the bamboo thing and now my leg's all wet. The Omima. The Omima was used for unofficial ceremonies such as the Star Festival and the Bon Festival. It should just about be the end of the tour. Yep, after we get out of this little courtyard, they kick us out. Not gonna get a picture?
And then take a selfie?
We can do that. I could. Let's work. Okay.
Hold on.
I can't hold on. Once it starts going, there's nothing I can do. Better? Hold on. I didn't even start it.
Don't judge me.
No goodies anymore. Is the palace. If you'd like to know more about shogun or samurai warriors, Nijo. Nijo Castle is interesting. It's a samurai castle, and not so far from here. The tour comes to an end. If you have any questions, please ask me. Thank you for coming today. The rain stops. It's good to see the sightseeing. Please have a great day. ありがとうございました。Thank you very much. Have a great day. ありがとうございました。
Get some good ones?
Trying to get a panoramic.
You can wait for everyone to filter out.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Wow, you can really see my scar today. From my eye. See it?
Oh,
So, there's our security guy. I was wondering where he went. I hadn't seen him in a while.
yeah. Our security guy.
He's following us around. Alright. I'm gonna do a panoramic. I'm probably gonna get some people, but such is life. Too fast. You're good, go ahead. Go ahead, you're good. No, it's panoramic, so it's just taking pictures. No. Because I was between pictures, so they'd walk through it when they didn't see them. Now these guys are going to be interesting. They're going to be all blurs. That's weird. I won't do like a full. I didn't get all. Well, I got pretty close all the way around. You want to do it on yours too?
No, I'm gonna trust yours.
I'm curious to see what the people walking out look like.
Want me to put this in your backpack?
In a second.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, they did pretty good. You can't even. The people don't look weird at all.
Cool.
They got pretty good.
I like how one guy was almost like walking with your
Yeah. Like those two right there. I was like, yo, go ahead, go by. It's okay as long as I don't move, it won't take a picture. So as long as you go all the way out the other side of the frame, that's fine. Arigatou gozaimasu. Okay.
We can just meditate in that hall for a little bit. The waiting room.
You and your meditate. I doubt the waiting room because I think there's another tour that's like just about to start.
No. But I want to meditate.
Well, actually, no. There should be these minutes in between for people to go get their stuff.
Yeah. What you said.
That's a gang excuse, won't you?
Meditation commence.
That was interesting. There's also a little thing you can buy a postcard. I know. We don't want a set, we want one. I see a set. It's either 9 or 10. I don't know if that first one is actually one. For 400.
I will look up how to say something.
Hi. Alright, so here we are at Nijo, also known as Nijo Castle. What'd you throw in there? Oh, you take it. So this is a shogun castle that is very old, famous for its nightingale floors. Are you gonna pull your camera out? Take pictures?
Do you want to see if they have an English pamphlet?
I didn't see any pamphlets at all. Let's see information. Sumasen, do you have an English pamphlet or anything like that? Inside? Oh, arigato. So
洗いでおります。ちょっと声が聞きたくなっちゃったんですけど、ちょっといいですか？ちょっといいですか？お世話になります。
I got mud everywhere. Toilet that way. I can go after we're done though. No rush.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm standing still.
So it's like gravity. Gravity. Ooh, gravity.
Looks like shoes gotta come off in here. Yeah.
That's so pretty.
$49 and $50. Brochures. English. Let's see, no photographing. Alright, so this is where this has to go off.
Hi.
Alright, so we're out of the Nijo castle where pictures are not allowed. Well, actually, we're still in the castle grounds, but the palace.
Got to experience the Nightingale Forest.
Yeah, the palace didn't allow any pictures, photographs, or sketches. It was all strictly enforced and whatnot. So we are now.
Lots of renovation or reconstruction. So actually, a lot of the murals and stuff out there.
Yeah, they had reproductions and stuff there. Yes, we're on the palace grounds now. We saw the Nightingale floors, they squeaked, and there's even a little diagram in here that shows how they work. It's pretty cool. We are attempting to go find the tea grounds, or no, not the tea grounds, the, oh my god, Nijo Maru Garden and the Siriu Garden, little tea garden things. That's what we're attempting to find now. And it looks like it might actually rain again. That's awesome.
It's been doing it a lot today.
Yeah, off and on.
We've been pretty lucky. Every time it seems like it's raining pretty hard, we've been undercover.
Yeah. We've timed it pretty well.
Because we meant to.
Totally.
Our attention. Lots of school groups today.
Imagine they get a lot of those.
No one trying to speak English to us.
No more interviews. That castle was pretty cool. Lots of pretty paintings. Although most of them, actually I think all of them were reconstructions.
Yeah, they might just start
Looks, maybe. You say suckered like it's not fun.
It's fun.
Look, oh, we got 2 of them yesterday. That was awesome.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain it was from the same school too.
Oh yeah. We had a bunch of groups. So this is one of the tea gardens. This is Nijo Maru Garden.
Yeah, if I'm not gonna remember that one.
That's why I said it on camera.
When I journal, I'm not going to remember it.
Let's see, they say the Ninomaru Garden is a large-scale garden called Shionzukuri. In the center of the pond stands one large island representing Horaijima, the island of eternal happiness, flanked by two smaller islands representing Tsujima, Crane Island, and Kamajima, Turtle Island. The original garden is said to have been the creation of Kobori Enshu, a master garden designer. Hey, it's actually grass, not moss. It still uses moss. This is a different kind of green. That's kind of cool. It's like under all the trees it's moss, or where else it's grass. Thought you were going all the way around for a second.
I got mostly people in it. I got an arm though.
Nice. So this is part of the palace here that we just walked through, and we're allowed to take pictures.
I like how the kids are growing.
Kid, the adult's the one that's under it. Kind of, sort of. Got pictures underneath. Can't tell if I actually see anything or not. You know, crawl underneath. What's that?
I do want to crawl under.
Crawl underneath? I'll do it if you do. Is it these things?
It's these ones.
Yeah. Did you see that? I gotta look here. Oh, I'm zoomed in too far. No, don't zoom. Focus. There we go. That's kind of cool.
We started from here.
They're just trying to get pictures of that, and we're just on the floor in the way. Did you get a picture of the island and all that?
rest of the island?
I don't think so, because it's not really an island. I said it was like one. Here, open this up. It shows a map of it.
I mean, I would think that's the island.
I think so, but not actually sure. Open it all the way up. Flip. Thank you.
Two panoramic?
Yeah. A quick one. Okay. Do you want me to?
Start something.
Hmm?
You started something.
Yeah, do that. How far around you going? So we're at the corner right here. See ya. That's straight up there. That's the island, the big one out there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two smaller islands, one over there and one over there. So the center one represents the island of eternal happiness. I don't know which one is which on the other ones, but
It's so pretty. Moving to the island. My own little personal island.
you okay?
Yeah.
Contacts bugging you?
Mm-hmm.
The island of eternal happiness. A waterfall.
Mirar el niño, tía, que nos hemos hecho una foto.
At the waterfall?
It's only been like 5 minutes since your last one.
I know.
Make everyone jealous.
Waterfall right there. Okay. I love that whole hand thing.
Oh, it's
Isn't that awesome? Jesse could not for the life of him figure it out.
What do you mean? What?
I was like, I'm holding it, so it was like hard for me to, as you know, I usually have you do it. So I was holding it out. I'm like, Jesse, put your hand up. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, just, ooh, crane.
Don't go away.
He's hiding.
I want him to do something.
He is. He's walking. Oh, he saw you.
Come to me.
Profile view, crane. Profile view. We can't see you.
I know, really. Fly away.
Oh, don't fly away.
If he flies away, I'll get a cool picture now. Be a jerk.
You can hear people walking inside.
How like ingenious is it to like engineer that so it's like, hey, you want the gorgeous
Good profile view. Might be stopping the fish.
Get lots of pictures of the queen. Because he's my favorite. So the gardens are very beautiful.
Oh, definitely.
I sometimes think I like the gardens more than the inside.
Well, especially when so many rules on the inside, can't take pictures and all that.
I'm just saying, like,
The garden's very pretty.
there's like, I mean, obviously it's very plain in a way. They decorate only the walls or the screens, sometimes the ceilings, but it's not like there's any furniture or, you know, stuff that really differs in the next one. But
Yeah.
I always like the gardens.
Alright, off to Siryuan Garden.
Another one.
Yep. And Hanmaru Palace, but that's closed.
Do you know why it's closed?
I don't know. Because it said so in the brochure. The Hanmaru Palace was added to the castle complex in 1626. A 5-story castle tower was part of the original construction, but it was struck by lightning and burned down in 1750. In 1788, the Hanmaru Palace was destroyed in a large-scale fire. The present structure, built in 1847, a part of the former Imperial Palace of Katsura, was transferred here from Kyoto Imperial Gardens. So they don't say why it's closed, but it's closed. They don't say why it's closed, but it's closed.
Okay.
That's a cool picture. What do you think? Trail down to the gate.
Be good for individuals.
Hmm?
Be good for individual shots.
Be good for what?
Individual shots. Well, maybe not.
What do you mean?
Too far away. Like individual pictures of each of us.
Oh,
But
you want to do that? Trying to figure out what you were talking about. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right.
I want to redo mine
Why?
because I'm facing away from the people.
Let's see. You're good, don't move. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright.
Cute. I like it.
Alright, this is the palace they say is closed, so I think the grounds are open, but you can't go inside like you did the Nijo. Whatever the palace is called.
This is where the other garden is.
Oh, the other garden's over there.
Oh. I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll check it out. Play it by ear. Oh, my pants are starting to
And
dry
we gave
off.
ourselves 2 hours for this.
Yeah. So if we leave a little early, it's no big deal. Actually, we're right about the 2-hour mark.
Are we?
Well, for the original time, we got here a little late. So I guess I should rephrase that. We're about 10 minutes away from the original departure time. Mush. Fire hose. It's burned down so many times they've learned. Careful.
Why didn't you see that?
Why didn't you see that?
Did you know that was there?
I didn't walk in it. Did your feet get wet?
Why am I always doing the stupid things on camera?
I thought you saw it and you were going to step around it.
No!
I give you too much credit. Water. It's all my fault. We got 2 more things to do than dinner. How hungry are you?
7, 8.
Not hungry, huh?
Not hungry enough to like be super comfy, but I'll be
Look upstairs.
I hate stairs.
They're tall ones too.
We have to go back down though.
And this is just a little sitting area. You want to meditate?
Yes.
Let's go on the far one.
Coming.
The green moat. Don't fall.
I'm gonna fall.
Oh, the crane. The black one.
What do you mean?
You just dove into water.
Eating dinner.
Lunch.
Whatever. That's what I need.
Alright. Back down the stairs. Alright. Out through there, turn right. That takes to 4.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
I think I filled up both memory cards.
Serious?
Yeah.
Do you need one?
Maybe. I don't think one was full. Yeah, it's full.
Okay, go in my backpack and get number 6. And we're back. Just checking out some memory card stuff, making sure stuff is empty.
Just remember it's a number 6.
Yeah, it's the only one without the converter thingy. Because I gave you the converter.
Oh look, lots of pictures.
How many does it say?
33.2K.
Holy crap! You can get 3,000 pictures on one of those memory cards?
Yep.
Holy crap, you should upgrade. You'll never change one again.
Yeah.
Although you have taken 1,200 pictures already, so maybe you will have to change again.
Selfie time?
Give me a selfie. $3.2K.
I know, I took like 3 pictures and it's like, nope, not even a dent.
What do you want in the background? Just like that?
Yeah.
Let's center us and go like right there. Okay, there we go. Has to be vertical, there you go.
He's so cute.
Ready to go downstairs? along the handrail because they were steep. Did you look over here? I'm good. You good? Alright.
I want to meditate, but I know I need to keep going.
Stuff the water.
Yeah, I learned my lesson, baby.
Just try to help you
You
out.
didn't warn me.
Because I thought you saw it.
No, you need to warn me.
That's why I'm warning you. You just can't give me shit when I warn you now. Yeah, across the bridge.
Damn, what's the hell?
What'd you do with your other memory card? Did you put it back in the case for 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I gave you the case for 4 back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can double check though.
I can. Waterfall. Can't go that way though. Or that way.
It's so pretty.
It's a weird sounding bird. Where's the turkey? Oh, there he is. Behind the bush. It doesn't look like it's like. It looks almost like he's standing on the water. He's on a rock that's barely underneath it. Ducky. Quack. Huh?
Why did it quack again?
It didn't. I did.
No, it opened its mouth and quacked.
Quack.
Quack. Ducks are just rude.
Quack. Hi. Come and shake his head. You're too slow, I heard it. You're never gonna be quick enough to catch the quack.
No.
The reaction time's just not fast enough. Ooh, blue feather. Quack. Quack, click, click. Quack, click, 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 click.
I have like 3,000 pictures.
Yeah. Quack, click. Quack, click, 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 click. It's purple on the left and red on the right. Purple on the left and red on the right. It's so like smooth, the grass, pristine and perfect. Can you go that? Nope, can't go that way.
Lots of people have never seen it before.
Well, this is the end of it for us. I mean, the garden was the last thing we wanted to see.
Where are you
Your turn.
from?
We're from America.
What's your name?
My name is Lance, and this is Jenny.
Do you mind taking a photo with you?
Sure. As long as you use mine too. You might as well. Let's see. Let's go around. Oh, peace sign. That's right.
I choose.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Arigato.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The random people we meet along our way.
This car's over there.
Price.
Is it? Hey, look at the price. you grab the map out for me again? If that entrance is closed, you need to go all the way around. Thank you. Oh, air conditioning. Oh, hey!